I smile, you smile. I smile, we smile. I smile, you smile. I smile, we smile. I smile, you smile. I smile, we smile. I smile, you smile.
Hey you guys, thanks so much for clicking on my channel again with all smiles. Over here, I am with Sanja. It's like asking a question, will Sanja help you keep your smile for today? And hopefully that answer is yes, you guys. I'm here to tell you, give you that golden nugget today, and it is, let it go. Let it go. Because if you're holding on to something, that means you're not in a position to receive, right? So if you're holding on to something, you're not in a position to receive. Some of you guys hold on to things that has happened last year, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and depending on your age, maybe 50 years ago. Y'all, it's time to let it go. Sometimes we say, and I can say we because I've been there before, well, I was supposed to get that. I was praying and asking God, and I was meditating and saying, this is what I wanted, and they got it. Y'all, at the time, I didn't really fully understand that just because I asked and prayed for that particular thing, I was thinking that it was going to be that job, that particular position, but it wasn't. And I was holding on saying, I did more work than they did. Why did they get that? I was supposed to get it. Not realizing that around the corner, there was something else for me. But guess what? The around the corner lasted for a while. I wasn't able to get it right away. Why? Because I kept holding on to, I was supposed to get that. Why did they get it? So the more I did that, the more I held on and then let go so that I could receive the position and the position that I wanted. Y'all, I prolonged my time. So y'all, I'm telling you to let it go. Drop the grudges, drop the, oh, I missed the opportunity. Y'all, that's not the case. Sometimes you may want, I always use a car for an example because seems like everyone can relate to it. But sometimes you may want a particular car, right? One of your friends may end up getting the same car and you may get discouraged and say, they got the car that I wanted. Y'all, you do know, unless you're talking about a Lamborghini, Bugatti, and some other luxurious cars like that. They're only made so many. But if you're talking about a Ford or a Mercedes or a Toyota, then y'all know they made more than one, right? You know there are multiple of those cars. So instead of holding grudges about thinking that someone took something that belonged to you, if they got it, that means the one that they got wasn't yours. Which brings me to another point. Those of you who are wanting spouses, whether it's a husband or a wife, if somebody else ends up marrying the person that you like and you saying that that's your husband or that's supposed to be your boyfriend, y'all, guess what? That ain't him. Not for right then, not for right now, because y'all, there's an order to the thing. There is an order. If he's already taken or if she's already taken, sit back, and if she or he is supposed to be your spouse or your girlfriend or whatever, give it time. It'll happen, but it won't happen because you had something to do with it. Y'all got that? It won't happen because you had something to do with it. It'll take its course with the other people. Whatever that may be, they'll break up for whatever reason, and they may become available. Now, if they don't ever come available, that means that he ain't yours, and she's not yours. That means that God has someone else for you. They may have the same character as that person that you like. You never know. They may even kind of look like them. You never know, but it's not yours. It's not yours. You're holding on to say, well, that's my man. That's my woman. No, it's not. It's not your man and it's not your woman. It's not. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go and get what is meant for you. And there's a saying that says, I think there's a song, a hymn says, pass me not. Y'all, if it's for you, it ain't gonna pass you. If it's for you, it will not pass you by. If it passes you by, that means that it looked like the thing that you're asking for, but that one ain't it. That one right there, it may look like it may be the right height, may be the right size, may have the right eyes, may have all the right stuff, but that one ain't it. Wait for your next one to come by. then that one may be yours. So I'm trying to help y'all out. Y'all let it go so that you can receive exactly what you're supposed to have. Okay? Just because, like I said, just because you ask for a particular thing and you see that someone else has gotten that, y'all, that wasn't the only one made. That is not the only position that exists that you ask for. That is not the only car that they created. Right? That is not the only house that they built. Right? So if y'all keep that in mind, you won't ever have to hold grudges. If someone has done something to you in the past that's like you may feel is unforgivable, trust me, any and everything is forgivable. Because forgiving is not about the other person. Forgiving is for you. It's for you. So no matter what anyone does, it's forgivable. Because you're not trying to help the other person per se. Still want to be helpful, but forgiving actually helps you so that you're able to do this, come from this, and go to this to receive. So if you find yourself stuck in the muck, it may be because you haven't let go. Let go so that you can receive what it is that was duplicated or made just for you, so they'll fit you just right. You remember Goldilocks? Everything she tried, the father's meal, the mother's meal, but when she got to the little bear's meal, it was just right. So if that car passed you by, the house passed you by, doesn't mean that you're not going to get the house that you want. Doesn't mean that you're not going to get the car that you want. Doesn't mean that you're not going to get that husband or wife that you want. It just means that there is another one for you that is just right. But you got to go from this to this in order to receive. So y'all, whatever it is you're holding on to, let it go. And if you're in a situation where you're trying to get something that belongs to somebody else, or you're trying to hold on to something that belongs to somebody else, y'all let it go. Let it go. It ain't going to ever work. Trust me. It's going to always be chaos. It's going to always be a little confusion. It's going to always be a little bit disturbance in that. Why? Because it wasn't made just right for you. So you may have a little blisters. You ladies and maybe you men's may experience it. You buy some shoes, they look real good, but it's not your size. Y'all, I've been there. I saw some shoes and I was like, oh, I gotta get those shoes. All right. And I bought them. And boy, I put them shoes on, y'all, and I was walking. When I first put them on, I was walking like, I want to say, Tara Banks or Kimora Lee. I was marking up. I will say, I don't hardly say Beyonce because, well, you know, any woman that can strut in a shoe, right? I was strutting, y'all, when I first put them on. And I was wearing them shoes, y'all, and I was just, I started out walking like a model. And by the end of the day, y'all, I was walking like a penguin. I was walking like a penguin. Why? Because I had the wrong size on. Right color, right heel height, but the wrong size. Those shoes wasn't made just right for me. So I ended up with a blister. And yeah, they look good. They look good for a while, and every time I put them on, I started out feeling good, and then eventually I end up walking like a penguin, and then I realized I need to give these shoes away. And you know what I did? I had to give them away. I gave them away to Goodwill. Why? Because they were not just right for me. I was trying to hold on to something, even though I said it looked good on me. It went well with my outfits, but it gave me blisters, y'all, because it wasn't just right for me. So I went from this with those shoes, and I did this and released them, let them go. I didn't have to deal with any blisters, and guess what? When the right pair of size actually came out, I went and got them. Now I can strut all day, all night in them, and my husband don't have to say, babe, are you all right? You're kind of walking funny. So y'all, if you like this, if you got on those tight shoes and you got blisters, that mean they don't belong to you. They don't belong to you because they ain't your right size. It wasn't made just right for you. So with that being said, y'all let it go. What's for you will not pass you by. And you don't have to get seconds. You don't have to have seconds. Or get seconds for somebody else or something else to make you happy. Because y'all ain't going to be just right. You're going to end up with blisters. You're going to be so uncomfortable. It's going to look right for a little bit. But at the end, you're going to be like, whoo, I need to get rid of this. Okay? Y'all feel me? Y'all got it? I hope y'all got it. I know I'm bouncing over, but I hope y'all got the gist of it. Y'all just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go so you can receive, okay? That's the golden nugget. I'll talk to y'all soon. It's right almost 10 minutes, y'all. I'm sorry for talking so long to y'all, but I just want to come to y'all and give y'all that little golden nugget. Thanks again for clicking on my channel and tuning in with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I always forget to say that, y'all, but I always think if you're watching the video, you're going to do that anyway. So if you take just a little bit of what I say or sing to you all and apply it to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have to mask a smile, because your smiles will always be genuine. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I'll talk to y'all soon, and ciao.
I smile, you smile. I smile, we smile. 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 I smile, all over here, all over here. I smile, all over here, all smiles over here.